Financial headlines of 2021 have impacted our pocketbooks. Local financial professional Anthony Pellegrino from Goldstone Financial Group joins us now for a look back and a look ahead. Good to see you. As we look back on 2021, what's the big financial story that stands out to you?
Sally, hey, it's great to see you, and Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. Well, hey, number one, it's no surprise here, it's record inflation, right? So if you're any viewer out there watching who's been to the grocery store lately, who's had to build a home, or if you've had to purchase a car, you've seen and felt this record inflation, right? In fact, in the last 4 months, used cars, which are typically a depreciating asset, it's supposed to go down, they've increased 20% in the last 4 months. That means it increased more than the S&P 500 and more than Bitcoin increased. So you have to have a plan to make sure your income in retirement keeps up with inflation.
Yeah, that inflation has been something to watch, no doubt about it. So as we look ahead, you know, everybody starts to maybe look at their finances this year, think, what can we do differently in the new year? What do you suggest?
Well, there's a couple things. First thing is having a plan to adjust that inflation, right? That's the first. The second, this whole thing about digital currency, the rise of crypto, do you invest in it or don't you? So we've put something together for our clients called micro investing. How can you perhaps dip a toe in that to use it as a hedge for inflation, for devaluation of currency? So that's something to take a look at. Significant increase in Social Security. It's the highest increase in 40 years. So that's a good thing for people going into retirement. But overall, heading into 2022, some of our analysts are projecting the S&P could high single digits, low doubles, maybe a 10 to 12% increase in this next year because people are chasing yield. There's no place that you're earning interest in bank accounts and CDs, so they're still heading into the market. So I would tell you, sit down with an advisor, get a full plan. It's no longer enough just to have your investments. You have to have a plan that addresses minimizing your taxes, increasing income to keep up with inflation, and overall balance and evaluation of the current risk you're maybe taking in the market. So I think 2022, this is a good time to sit down with an advisor and get that plan in place now to start the year off right.
But real quick, we saw a lot of amateur investors, doing things like GameStop and all that. Do you suggest that, or what do you? Seems a little scary.
Well, it was interesting because using Reddit, you had a lot of these day traders coming in, and they drove the market. Things like GameStop, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, and ultimately they caused a lot of the hedge fund managers to lose billions of dollars. So, hey, they made a splash on the market in 2022. Yeah. But again, I think to start the new year right, sit down, get a full plan together, because we could see some continued turbulence coming over the next year here in the financial markets.
We'll start planning. Anthony Pellegrino, I got to leave it there. Thanks so much for being with us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Sally.